Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, glad to have you here. Today's video is going to be the highly awaited of people that do follow me on my Instagram. Shameless plug, I will put my Instagram name here, that knows that I got these products, have been waiting for this. I have been using these products for just over a month now, and I wanted to use them a good amount of time before I reviewed it. So this is not sponsored content. I don't have sponsored content as of right now. This is not a monetized channel. So they are not paying me for any of my reviews, anything like that. It's just informational purposes because I know some friends that I have, they follow my channel and they're interested in how these products work. So this brand is called Minimo. I'm certain a lot of you probably have come across them, whether it's Facebook or Instagram. It's been haunting me on both and been just seeing it. Been wanting to try it, and I made myself just do it because my skin has gone haywire, you guys. Completely crazy. This is going to be a lengthy video. Sorry, because I want to give a good, thorough, in-depth review. And throughout the video, I will have different clips of me using the products, pictures of before, during, and after, or pretty much up to now pictures. And of course, you guys I will do kind of a close-up of, I will do a close-up shot of my face now. Now, I will say this before I give my review. I have a lot of dark marks. My dark marks are not bumps. I have to make that clear because I feel like people are going to be like, wait, it didn't do anything. Trust me, I know my skin. You don't. Okay? So, just want to preface that this will be a lengthy video. I'm going to give a good review of it. So if there is anyone thinking about buying this collection, definitely take what I have to say to consideration, but also know I have extremely sensitive skin on my face. Not like my body is not that crazy for the most part. Sometimes it has its moments, but my face, the skin on my face is just a whole nother breed. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so just to give you a backstory of my skin from January to now is like day and night. My skin around January, February, I looked at some of my pictures. Again, where I can insert pictures, I will. But my skin was, and I thought during that time my skin was looking bad. No, my skin looks completely opposite now. My skin was fairly clear. I had blemishes here and there, but for the most part my skin was very clear. I don't know what I was even complaining about. But I have had a couple deaths in my family. They were in very close proximity to each other, and with those being in the way, that's where I really saw my skin starting to change. The first death, I saw my skin starting to change. That second one was like a blow to the gut, and my skin had completely changed by that point. And I know what it was, which that I will get to that eventually. But yeah, my skin, I started breaking out a lot. I'm sure that was behind stress, grief, everything else that was going on, and skin just went crazy. Pictures I will be putting up now are going to be the pictures that I took right before I got the Minimo products. So this is really my face really starting to break out more right before I started using the products. Now, on to the product review. The first product is their foaming facial cleanser. And I will rate everything out of 5. This for me is a 4.5 out of 5. I really like this cleanser. None of this, I will preface this, none of these have 5 out of 5 because I've never had anything that's a 5 out of 5. never had anything that works for me. That's a 5 out of 5. That got very close to 5, but yeah. But I like this. I like the way it cleans my skin. Cleans my skin very well as far as the feel of it. It doesn't feel overly stripped. However, you can't go too long after washing your face and drying it. Like, you don't need to just walk around the house, because you will feel, you know, kind of that tightening. But even then, it's still not overly drying. You just can feel that it is matte. It's very matte. So no extra added oils or anything like that. This is sulfate free. And it is all natural. All natural. You cannot beat that. If I can put a brief list of the ingredients on here on the screen, they will be. But I really, really like this stuff, and I am already right here on this product. I really, really like this face wash. And honestly, I prefer foaming face washes anyway, just because I do. I don't know. I don't have a particular reason. I just like foaming face washes. But I give this a 4.5 out of 5. Next product that I have is the toner. Now, this is in this little bottle. This is not their bottle. I will put a picture of their bottle on the screen. But this is their balancing toner. They do also have a rose toner, which is geared for acne. I am reordering that one as well as the balancing one. I'm ordering the rose one right now. Have it sitting in my cart, ready to go, because as you guys can see, I don't have much of this left. I definitely like this toner, and I just bought this little container. It's you push and the product comes up. This is actually a nail polish remover bottle, but I was like, this would be perfect for me to put toner in. So I got this from Dollar Tree, but I really like this toner. I really do. It is nice. I actually low-key like it better than my witch hazel. So this would get a 4.8 out of 5. Still in love with my witch hazel, but this is a great substitute, and this does have witch hazel as the second ingredient. But it's very nice too. It's always good to tone your skin after washing it, just to remove excess dirt, because you're not going to remove it all with just a face wash. It's just not going to happen. Next product I have is the Deja Vu Acne Control Facial Serum, and this you apply to your face either after you've washed it and toned it, or after you've washed it and used their scrub toner, and then you would use this. So this is the step before your moisturizer. Now this, I know I said earlier I can't give anything a 5 out of 5, so I'm gonna give this a 4.9 out of 5. This is my favorite product out of the line. This did the best. And this stuff literally dries your pimples up. Similar to like pure tea tree oil. If you use pure tea tree oil for spot treatment, if you have not tried that, try it. I have been implementing that again into my regimen just this week, because like I said, I just wanted to give this line a try solely by itself. So I have not been combining anything except face mask the past week. That's it. But up until then, for a month straight, I only used the Minimo products, and this was by far my favorite. It actually gets rid of the acne. The next two products are their scrubs. I did get both scrubs that they have available. This one is the Flawless. This is the Charcoal Acne Fighting Facial Scrub. And this, of course, is for acne fighting. Love it. This is actually the unscented, and the one thing I love the most about these, I did not show them the other products because obviously I've been using it a lot and my hands have been wet, but it shows you the manufacturer date of your particular products and the expiration date. So these are hella fresh. I ordered these in the beginning part of November. No. I ordered these in October, the end of October. So these were made in the month that I ordered them. So like, you can't beat that. At max, I think the only product that I got that was made like a month before, I think, was my face wash. and that was just made in September. But it shows you the manufactured date. Now, for some reason, this one doesn't show, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, I was like, dang, that is so cool. And you know, these are very natural products. Like I said, these are all natural products. They are bomb stuff in here. And then the other one I have is their Glow. This is the mask that if you have seen any of their ads, this is what people are using. This is what drew me in. This is what got me to get all this mess. This one little product. These are 5-ounce jars. And this is a turmeric skin brightening facial mask. These two, they get a 4.7 out of 5. I love these scrubs. Probably the best facial scrub I have used thus far. I've used the apricot scrubs. I've used some charcoal scrub by St. Ives. I've used the green tea scrub by St. Ives. Mainly I've used their scrubs, and I really like their scrubs, but these, honey, take the cake. Compared to these, those are nothing. I really like this. These are sugar-based scrubs, so the first ingredient is pure sugar cane. That is what these are made from. And then there is aloe vera is the second. So super good. I'm gonna give y'all a shot of what the inside looks like. That is this one. It's kind of like a yellowish, there we go, yellowish color. And it's, this one alone is my favorite smelling product. It smells so good. The scent is lemon cake, but to me it smells like a combination of lemon cake and sweet potato pie. It smells more like sweet potato pie to me because it's cinnamon in here. It smells so good. This one is unscented, but it does to me still have a scent. It's more of a charcoaly scent, but there's a little hint of cinnamon scent in here because cinnamon is in this as well. These work so good. This I actually ordered a week and a half after everything else. So all this stuff I'm showing you, I ordered together. This I ordered by itself. Separately, because I was like, at first I kind of was like, oh, well, I'll just get this one, but I was like, no, I feel like I'm shortchanging myself by not getting something geared for what I'm having a problem with. So I got this scrub. I really do like it a whole lot. Like I said, 4.7 out of 5. And the last item from this line is the Honeydew. This is the Matcha Green Tea Moisture Cream. I really like this as well. This is the Cucumber Melon fragrance. And this was just made in September. And it smells so good. This and the, like I said, all the products smell good. They have very different smells. But this smells really good. But to me, it doesn't really smell like cucumber melon. Because when I think of cucumber melon, I think of the old throwback Bath and Body Works cucumber melon. Ugh, I can't stand that smell. Like, I can't stand cucumber melon. But to me, honestly, this really smells like honeydew melon. It doesn't smell like cucumber melon at all. And of course, a hint of green tea. But that's kind of what it looks like. I haven't used a ton of this because you don't need a lot at all of this. But the order, well, that ranking wise, I would say it's about a 4.4 out of 5. I have oily skin, so it's supposed to be oil controlling. I think that's going to be the more you use it. But I don't feel it makes my skin any more oily than it already is. I would say it's reduced the oil just a little bit, but not a whole lot as of yet. I think that's just going to come over time. So just so y'all know the order in which I wash, I use the face wash first. I do cleanse my hands, and I use just my hands to wash my face. I don't use a washcloth or rag. I haven't even been using my spin brush like that. Every now and again I might, but I try not to because I know I use at least one of the two scrubs every single night. So I try not to even go in with something still more abrasive in the morning. So in the morning, I just do the face wash, toner, the facial serum, and the moisturizer. At night, I use the facial wash. I use the scrub. And each of the scrubs do instruct massage a small amount onto wet face with gentle circular motions, avoiding eyebrows. I usually forget to avoid my eyebrows. Add more water if needed. Spread evenly on skin. For luxury treatment, leave on for 10 minutes. Rinse clean. Pat dry with a dark colored towel to avoid staining. Use up to 2 times per day. That's for this one. That one has the same instruction. And the reason why they say that is because turmeric is staining. It's like a yellowy tint. So honestly, regardless of which one I'm using, I do leave both. I leave them always on for 10 minutes. So what I do is before I get in the shower, I go ahead and wash my face. Then I apply the scrub. This is my nighttime routine. I apply the scrub. I get in the shower. My shower is going to take me at least 15 minutes. So really it's setting on my skin for close to 15 minutes typically. And I just go ahead and shower, wash my body, everything like that. And I actually, while I'm in the shower, I readjust the water and I go ahead and rinse my face off. I get off, pat it dry with paper towel because that's what I use on my face. I really don't use a towel just because I'm trying to minimize bacteria on my skin. And then I move on to the toner, then the facial serum, and the face cream. So that's the order in which I wash my face and what routines I do for what. Now, as far as my honest thoughts on this line, I would absolutely buy every single product again. This is going to be a line that I personally will continue to use for a very long time. I will say this, anyone that is considering getting this is probably the biggest mistake I made, was not increasing my water intake. That's what really caused my skin to really go crazy because I just fell off my water. I was drinking anywhere from 60 gallons to about 100 gallons a day, up to the deaths happening in my family starting in the summertime. I was drinking a lot of water, so my body was constantly flushed. That's why my skin was not as bad as I really thought it was. That's why my skin was so much clearer earlier in the year. I had upped my water intake. So when I first started using these products, again, this is a before picture. This is right before I started my first run of the products. This next picture, these next series of pictures is a week in. As you can see, this will make your skin purge. So everything that was up under my skin, because I could go over my skin and feel, of course, little bumps, but they're not heads. So it's just you feel stuff. It brought all that to the surface. And that's probably something you will notice. If you ever switch out face products, you're going to have initial breakouts as far as acne. That is what's supposed to happen because your skin is getting used to it. You're not supposed to have little rash bumps though. So know the difference between the two. My skin purged a lot. So this is also 3 weeks in. Oh no, this is 2 weeks in. So as you can still see, still have a lot of bumps, and I'm just like, geez, what am I? Didn't I take up my water intake? Didn't up my water intake. I still was doing bad on water, and I actually had fallen back into having sugar, a lot of sugar drinks. I just was doing my skin bad. I'm not gonna lie. But this is the most recent pictures here. As you can see, I still have dark marks. Even right now today, I'm on camera. Sorry, I'm a little oily. It's a little over in the evening now. But I still have dark marks, but these dark marks have even faded quite a bit. I have very minimal bumps. The few bumps that I have are hormonal. Okay, if you catch my drift. These just popped up pretty much this week. But pretty much got down to pretty much no bumps. Very few actual bumps. But now I'm just working on the dark marks part. So this week I've been using just the charcoal mask all week, just to kind of get that acne kind of, you know, go away, just because I know I was going to get some hormonal breakouts, which I did this week. And two, I am a popper. That is why I have so many dark marks now versus my first pictures. Because I didn't have a lot of acne, so it wasn't popping anything. It wasn't really anything to pop. I had a few dark marks here and there, but it wasn't nothing to pop. But when my skin was purging, and it, like I said, it does make your skin purge. So if you're not prepared for that, and I don't know if it's because I'm a sensitive skin person or not, I don't know. But that is something to be aware of. My skin did purge a lot of bacteria and gunk, because a lot of these have bacteria fighters in them. So I'm thinking that's what was really, you know, bringing all that up. But my skin is on the road to recovery. We shall see what my skin looks like at 2 months in next month. I'll kind of, you know, see what it's looking like then. I'm still kind of struggling off and on with this water intake. I just don't like sitting around drinking water. I like water a lot. That's pretty much what I drink. But just keep drinking and drinking and drinking. It drives me crazy. But I'm trying to do better so I can get my skin back to how it was, you know, earlier this year. Definitely plan on getting back to that. So that is probably going to be my two biggest pieces of advice. Is you have to have high water intake, pretty much where your water intake should be. So I say anywhere from 60 to 100 gallons of water, 100 ounces, excuse me, of water a day, not gallons, but 60 to 100 ounces a day. And that's honestly, for me anyway, that's not a lot of water. I drink the majority of my water at work. So I'm drinking the majority of my water during the day. Now, if you have bosses that are stickler from you running to the bathroom, you have to figure something out. But I mean, it is good for your body. And I mean, 8 ounces of glasses, that's 64 ounces of water anyway. That's the recommended daily amount anyway. But technically, I think it's supposed to be at least half your body weight or something like that you're supposed to do. But definitely needs to be 64 or more a day. 64 ounces to a gallon. I don't typically do a gallon a day, but if you do the gallon, that's going to help your skin tremendously by itself. And just making sure you're always cleaning. If you are washing your face with your hands, always make sure your hands are clean. I mean, wash them really, really well before you're going to put them on your face. And try not to pick. That's the next biggest thing. It's going to be very hard because I have a hard time doing it. That's why I got all these dark marks. And even still, like I said, I have a few little, you know, bumps here and there. And like I said, these are hormonal ones. These just really popped up. But like over here, really isn't any bumps. Up here isn't. Like I said, this side, I still have dark marks and things like that. But it's not really that bad. Like, it's really not. It's cleared up a lot. My forehead usually is my least problematic place, but again, it was purging everything out of my skin that was up under there. So as it came up, I'm just popping, and that is not good, you guys. Please don't do that. Because that's how it resulted in getting probably way more dark marks than I even had to have, to be honest. But I'm a picker. Can't have it just sitting on my face. So, but I will definitely, like I said, continue to use this. But if you are considering getting this line, just know your skin may be like mine and go through a period where it's really bringing everything that's right under your skin to the surface, meaning resulting in you having more acne probably the first week and a half to 2 weeks. Like I said, the 3-week mark, that's when I'm like, shoot, I haven't changed my water intake. That's when I really did that, and that's when I really started to see, literally from Sunday to Friday, when I looked back at my skin, it was completely different. Like all my bumps were gone that were there at the beginning of the week. I maybe had total on my face, maybe 6 or 7 total on my face versus way more than that. So water is going to be key, and of course water is key anyway to just having good skin in general, but along with this good system, definitely doing those two together. I have reincorporated bentonite clay mask for my face. I had tried it once before with apple cider vinegar. I cannot have it with apple cider vinegar on my face. It burns to high heaven. So I took a little break from it. I used water and just a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Still couldn't. I was like, okay, clearly I can't use apple cider vinegar at all. I have aloe vera juice. So this past week, I did 4 drops of pure tea tree oil and the aloe vera juice mixed with the bentonite clay. I loved it. I didn't have not any actual like burning tinglings. It was tight because that mask is very tight. Your face will pulsate. It feels like it's doing just like that. It is amazing. But it really brings up a lot of gunk that's under your skin. It is bomb. If you have not tried the Aztec Healing Indian Clay on your face, you should definitely give it a try. But I would suggest not doing it with apple cider vinegar. Some people can, and it works fine for them. I'm not one that can. My skin is too sensitive for that. So I use aloe vera juice. And then, like I said, this past time I did the aloe vera juice and 4 drops of tea tree, which I probably will continue to do that just as an added punch to help with acne. You know, just kind of get it on out of there. But I've only been incorporating those things just this past week. Up until this point, I've been doing nothing but the Minimo, but I really do like this line. I noticed when I looked up this line on YouTube, not a lot of people have a full line review. I see always just the turmeric scrub, and I'm like, well, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put this one out there. So anybody, hopefully, you know, my video circulates a little bit, and you can get a good review on everything. But yeah, told you guys it's gonna be lengthy because I wanted to give a really good review of these products. And like I said, I really do like these products personally. Like I said, I mean, my skin is gonna do what it's gonna do regardless, but I've seen a lot of difference in my skin. The dark marks that I created for myself, because I could have easily avoided that, because really what I should have been doing during that time was really still, you know, drinking that water. And I really think I probably wouldn't have gotten as much breakouts as I did. But I really like these products. I really, really do. You do have an adjustment period, like I said, and I call it purging because I feel like it purges and brings up all that gunk right up under your skin. Brings it all to the surface. It does. So something to think about. So if you don't think you would like that, I wouldn't recommend getting this. If you want to give it a shot, I say absolutely go for it. It's worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Again, trying to bust these videos out for you guys. Hopefully the next one will be a natural hair video. Depends on how well that goes tonight. It will depend on whether y'all get a natural hair video or not. But thank you guys again for tuning in. Sorry it was a little lengthy, but I just really wanted to make sure I gave you a good review of it. And if you have any questions about any of the products, if you're thinking about it or just not sure, leave me a comment down below. I definitely answer any and all things that come into my comment box because I get pop-up notifications. So I always got my phone with me so I can always answer. So thanks guys again, and until next time, bye everybody. Hi you guys. So yes, I'm coming to you in rare form. I just wanted to come really quick and tack this on at the end of this video. I just want to show you guys present day. Today is March the 2nd. what my skin is looking like after using Minimo. Now this, I just recently got this like earlier in the week. And of course I picked it, sorry. But this is my left side. So much clearer than it was. Of course I do still have some dark marks, which are gonna be there because like I said, I had, most of these are old dark marks. I don't really have any newer ones. Pretty much when my skin is, you know, like healing from where I've picked, I don't pick at any scabs. My forehead is practically bump, you know, dark mark free, except for like this little part. I have one little bump right here that just came up like a day, like yesterday. But I don't have any other bumps on my forehead at all. This is my side view. These two bumps, like right in this area, like 3 bumps is like right here, they never seem to go away. But this is my right side. And I definitely can tell, and like I said, my chin area, that spot was there previously, that's lightened a whole lot. These little marks I had down here has lightened significantly. Don't mind these are from my glasses, I get those. So that's just from that. And honestly, even those have lightened some. I got like one little itty bitty bump right there. I don't know, y'all. Every so often I still just get bumps for no known reason. Kind of slacked off my water just a little bit. It's hard to kind of get back in that routine of, usually I try to do minimum about right at 72 ounces or so. So I try to have a little bit more than like 8 ounces worth of water. But yeah, just wanted to see you guys to see my skin is still on the come up, but it is so much better than it was when I first started using these products. Like I said, this is March the 2nd that I'm showing you guys this. And yeah, skin is doing so much better. I do have a new Minimo product to try. I'm gonna try that out for probably about 2 or 3 weeks before I do a review on it, so stay tuned for that. But again, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, bye.